How would you like to be part of the Knoxville Smokies organization? Maybe even the boss. I don't know exactly. Smokies baseball spokesperson and assistant GM, Eris Theophanopoulos is here with us. Okay, what exactly is the Smokies job fair?
Yep, you know, everyone's really excited about the new ballpark opening.
Yeah.
Covenant Health Park. Opening day is April 15th.
What a place to say this is where I work, right?
Yep.
Covenant Health Park, April 15th, yeah.
So, you know, we're going to have our first of 3 job fairs coming up this Saturday, March 1st. And the Smokies are hiring, but also the One Knox soccer team and PSC.
Okay, so it's connected, those things connected. It's not just going to be like Kroger or Food City will be down there as well, but so it's not just the Smokies.
That's correct.
So, and what, I mean, what type of jobs are we talking about here?
Oh, we have a myriad of jobs. So the Smokies are hiring ticket takers, they're hiring mascots, they're hiring press box personnel, rally crew, the people that come onto the field and help rally the crowd up. And the soccer teams are hiring ticket takers, they're hiring merchandise people, and professional sports catering, they're hiring the food and beverage spots. So bartenders, cashiers, grill cooks, servers.
Okay, but not like the manager of the baseball team. That's been taken care of. Not like the GM. None of those jobs right there. Okay, what should people, when they come, should they bring something with them other than a great attitude? I mean, what should they come with?
Definitely dress to impress. We're going to have plenty of hiring managers on site, so feel free to bring over a resume and, of course, a photo ID to make sure that it's you, and we'd love to bring you on the day of.
So if someone comes, yeah, so the old school, you know, this would be an old school, like a resume like this, but that's the situation here probably, unless you have a QR code or something like that, right?
You know, it's always great to have something tangible and to read a little bit about yourself and what you've done in the past.
I'm just curious, let's just say, in the world of mascotting, just for example, right? There's a position, maybe someone could be the mascot. What do you bring to the table for that? Is it like a former gymnast, or what would be someone who might say you'd be a great mascot?
Definitely somebody that has a positive attitude and can do things with their hands. You know, when you're a mascot, you don't talk.
Yeah, you can't, yeah, right.
So you have to be moving around, being able to show off what you're feeling with your hands and your movements. So.
All right, so I guess that's what you need to know if you want to be a mascot seekers. When these people get together and they say, let's do it this way, what are the advantages of it versus just posting online, say, hey, we have these jobs? You
know, this is a great opportunity to learn a little bit more about what goes on at the ballpark. You know, we're there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to get ready for this game that's taking place at 7 o'clock. So a lot of people are integral and important about making a success and creating those memories that last a lifetime once the gates open.
So some of those jobs, maybe they are coming just a little bit before the game, just, you know, say peanuts or whatever, but some of these folks it's more of a 9 to 5 type thing, or even beyond, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the people that clean up the ballpark obviously have to be there before. Yeah. The people that are creating our food and all the great opportunities, they got to prep all of that beforehand. So it's something where we have AM and PM jobs.
Okay. Now it's on the 1st, March 1st, tomorrow is the first one, and that is at 213 West Jackson Avenue.
Yep, that's at the Franklin Terminal.
Okay, and if they can't make it, there's 2 more, right?
That's correct. The next 2 Saturdays we're going to have job fairs. One at the Change Center on Harriet Tubman, and the other one at the Knoxville Urban League on 5th.
And if you need that information, you can just go to the Smokies website, and it will be there.
Yes, it will.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully you get the hires.
Hopefully.
All right.